this man.
WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
I do look to the Stingers, all different shapes and sizes. They are my lifeblood.
So what's going through your mind when you put the stuff on? Paint on.
I'm nervous. I'm always nervous for these. I've always had butterflies. You know, there's a lot of people out there.
I really don't see myself as a superstar. I think I'm the same Sting I was, 8 years ago.
Now, Sting, come on in. You have got the fight for your life, many say, moments from now as you meet Big Bubba. Earlier, he said this is going to be a repeat of Uncensored.
No chance for a repeat, just like Uncensored, Big Bubba. It's going to be a totally different picture. Remember, I keep talking about that Scorpion Deathlock. It will happen tonight, and it will happen with some fierce kind of attitude coming from me, the Stinger.
How you doing, bro?
Hello.
All right, man.
What's happening?
Just, I relate to the people, or at least I try to. And me, I like to throw a little bit of color into it, obviously. A little paint on the face to mix it up even more. Flat top haircut, and white hair, of all things. Beat on the chest, howl, look at each and every person out there, make eye-to-eye contact with all of them, just relate. That's all.
And I just love Sting. He has that neat hair. I especially like his hair.
Woo! We love Sting!
Stinger!
Woo!
Hey. How are you? Hey.
Sting's a great guy. It's no wonder that he's got the Stingers all across the globe, rooting him on each and every night. And I think it's got a lot to do with the fact that he spends quality time with his fans. And he's always been there for me when I needed to talk to him about a match or a personal problem. And it's a real testimony to the Stinger.
Marcus! Marcus! Come here! Get out of my way! What is it? On TV? Terry Taylor? How are you? Sting, I've been a big fan of yours. Terry Taylor? I've watched him ever since, well, you know the rest of it. Who are you gonna wrestle tonight?
Man, I'm just here to support you with Big Bubba. That's what I'm here for.
Here to support me with Big Bubba.
It goes back
This is
about...
like a shoot. This shoot is a thing.
Well, it goes back 4 years ago when you took me under your wing. When I first came in this company as the rookie. And I'm just here tonight to support you. Hope you win, man. Good luck.
Now, you know what? I don't believe that he came all the way to Tampa to support me. There's no way.
You can never, ever really stop improving because that's the good thing about World Championship Wrestling is all kinds of new talent and great talent that's been around for a while that's moved into WCW, Macho Man, the Hulkster. I mean, there's a few others, you know. And you got guys like Johnny B. Bad, Marcus Bagwell, Alex Wright, the new Wunder Kid from Germany. I mean, all these people, unbelievable athletes. They're coming up with more incredible moves, aerial type moves. At one time, I thought I was an innovator for a guy my size, one of the first guys to be doing head first dives over the top rope and on top of your opponent on the cement floor. And now some of the moves these guys are doing they're just unreal. So you got to keep up.
They're going to ask you some questions about me, Macho. You got to say some nice things about me.
Well,
the truth.
Let me just tell you something right now. I'll just tell you straight. Excuse me.
Now tell them straight.
Okay, now, we help each other out as much as we can.
for as long as we can. And a lot of people keep trying to divide a stake in between us, but it's never going to happen. You know why?
Why?
Honor amongst thieves, brother.
You got it.
You're from the bad, I'm from the bad. We bad as bad can be.
Bad can be.
That's right.
Tell him about that gin game, too. I'll be back in a while.
The gin game, I still owe him a lot of money. But you know what? The truth of it is I'm never going to pay him. That's right. I owe him, and I will owe him forever. That's right. Bring the debtors along. I'm not going to pay him, because otherwise he's got nothing to talk about. Exactly. Exactly. I'm going to pay you as soon as I can, okay?
Thanks. Get back with you.
The bottom line is he's one of the greatest athletes I've ever met in my life. And when I'm his tag team partner, I'm amazed at what he does in the ring. In fact, when he reaches out to tag me sometimes, I'm not ready to come in because I'm just like a fan that paid my way into the arena. He gives me chills when I see him wrestle. Sting is one heck of a guy, and I think that a lot of people could use him as a role model. And if they picked him as a role model, I think they couldn't pick anybody better except for the Macho Man. Did you hear that, Sting? Yeah.
World Championship Wrestling presents Slamboree 95, a Legends Reunion.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Slamboree 95. I'm Eric Bischoff, sitting in.
My next opponent is going to be Big Bubba in about, within an hour or so. I'm looking for the world title.
What is your situation with WCW right now, Sting? Tell us about the contract status that you have with the World Championship Wrestling.
I signed a contract just a few months ago, as a matter of fact, and it's a multi-year contract, so I'm going to be here a while. Unless some kind of miracle happens, and we know it won't. I'm here to stay.
There's your answer on that, Carl. Thanks very much for checking in with Sting. And now we are going live again to the phone lines to talk with Keith. Hi, Keith.
Definitely felt like I had to prove myself. I mean, everybody has to pay their dues in wrestling. I can't think of anybody who walked right into wrestling. A lot of people are under the impression that as long as you bleach your hair, put a dog collar on, and act foolish in front of millions of people that you can be a wrestler, and that's not all there is to it. I wasn't under that impression. I'm just saying a lot of people do that. And I knew I had dues to pay, and when I came in, that's exactly what I did.
Without question, the greatest matches I've ever had in the ring have been with Sting. He's a great competitor, fierce competitor, and for some reason, and it seems like the harder I hit him and the longer the match goes, probably the better wrestler he becomes. And I don't want to overstate this, but without a doubt, the greatest match I've ever had was with Sting in the ring, from a total overall viewpoint. And I don't think I could say enough of him.
Without a doubt, Sting is one of the greatest wrestlers in the world today. But I'm one of the very few men on the face of God's green earth that's beat you, Sting. Every man, woman, and child that's sitting in their stands that believe in Sting, you get ready, because I'm going to come out there and destroy everything you believe in.
I should point out for the record, this is going to be a lights-out match. The lights will flash in the arena here at the Bayfront Center as Sting meets Big Bubba.
I'm painting up here, getting ready for a big match against Big Bubba. We're in St. Pete, Florida. And this is what I do every night before I wrestle. Have no idea what I'm doing. Just start going and see what happens. I think I may stick with these colors for good. A lot of fans seem to like these two colors. A lot of times on these big matches like this, really at all the matches, it's great, you know? There's a lot of stingers out there that paint their face. I always like the kids that have their face painted up and their hair spiked. Okay, that just about does it. Finished product, the stinger is painted up. The stinger is ready to walk to the ring. Run to the ring. I don't know.
Do you feel strong when you have this on? I mean, when you put the paint on, you feel naked without it when you go into the ring and strong?
Like Samson and Goliath?
Yeah.
Do I get weak when I cut the hair? Do I get weak? Is it like Superman putting on the cape? No. But I feel like Sting. Yeah. There's all kinds of different ingredients that go into it. There really are. I mean, and it obviously takes a lot for somebody to make it, you know, and get up there and into a top position and be a world title holder and have recognition. And the ingredients are, you know, keeping in shape, sleeping at night, you know, working out and eating right, and treating other people the way you'd like to be treated, you know.
This right here is a trainer, WCW's trainer right here. One and only trainer. See all this stuff down here? That's just part of the equipment that Coach uses. We call him Coach. So he uses about 18 miles of tape every night. Mostly on the Nasty Boys, right?
Mostly.
Mostly on the Nasty Boys. And anyways, little tape on the wrist. We don't need Coach for that. I mean, I don't want to seem like a real big, huge star and just kind of put my arm out like this. Coach, start rapping.
But I would do it if I had to.
Coach would do it if he had to. Onward, forward. Stinger moves on. Woo!
I'd much rather wrestle with, I mean, 50,000 people all the way to the brim in any stadium or arena, and just people going out of their minds, letting loose, just letting their hair hang down. It gets me going. Yeah, when they're lit up, I'm lit up.
Right now, thinking about this match. Right here's a tool. Got it out of my tool chest. I carry it with me everywhere I go. It's a table.
Well, Bobby, this is the one that Sting has been waiting for. A lot of bad blood. I know it's been said before, but it really is true between Sting and Big Bubba.
You're gonna hear him screaming like that.
Sting's so fast, incredible athlete. Oh, what an elbow. And followed it up with a tremendous drop kick.
Why did he nail him?
And you know,
Wait a minute. Time to dress up a little bit.
No.
We have a dress code here at WCW. You must wear a tie.
Right hand to the midsection. And reverses it. This is atypical of Sting. This could get... Oh, what was that? What was that? He threw something into the eyes of Sting. Reversal by the Stinger. Has his man in the corner. Irish whip right into the table. Right across the kidney area. Stinger splashes the table. Pulls the trigger. Oh, did you see the electric sandwich? Oh, man. He's got it. He's got it.
Shaking his head no, though.
Will Bubba quit? Will he submit? He did it. He did it. Stinger got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match as a result of a submission is Sting!
Another one down. Oh, boy. What a heck of a tool. Mean Gene. Adios.
I'll see you, Sting.
You're right. Next time, maybe. What did I bring next time? Maybe a chainsaw. No. Let's just stick with good old family entertainment, wrestling. I want to get up for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, a special Lights Out match. It is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Cobb County, Georgia, weighing 337 pounds, Big Bubba Rogers.
But Bobby, this is the one that Sting has been waiting for. A lot of bad blood. I know it's been said before, but it really is true between Sting and Big Bubba.
And this is Lights Out.
And it all started when Big Bubba was a special referee. And it's been getting hotter and hotter as the weeks have gone by.
Well, you know, he was just tired of being a do-gooder. He was tired of people taking advantage of him. Somebody got behind this man. Someone told him the right way to act. Someone said, start dishing out punishment. Forget law and order. Be a man. Big Bubba.
Yeah, well, when you talk about dishing out punishment, you're talking about the Scorpion Deathlock. Let's go back to Gary.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing 251 pounds, this is Sting!
Sting making his way to the ring, but what's with the table, Heenan?
What do you think? Lights out. He plans on using that table on Bubba.
Wow! This is not typical of Sting.
Well, it just shows you how he feels about Bubba.
Yeah, lights go out. Traditionally, it signifies the fact that all bets are off, all rules are off. Just about everything goes. You got it. Tremendous crowd on hand. WCW Slamboree 95. Coming your way, capacity crowd on hand, and this is what they've all been looking forward to. Everywhere I go, around the world, people talking about the athletes, the competition, the fact that the biggest names in professional wrestling are right here in WCW. And you're going to see two of them do battle right now in the center of the ring. Still to come, Hulk Hogan, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. They're preparing right now as we speak to face Vader and Flair. Tag team action coming your way.
And the Renegade will be in Hogan's corner and Savage, and Arn Anderson will be in the corner of Ric Flair and Vader. We're not done yet.
What's going on in his mind right now? What is Sting thinking about? He knows Big Bubba like a book.
Bubba knows him like a book.
He knows his strengths. He knows his weaknesses. And the crowd responding to the Stinger.
You're going to hear him screaming like that in a little bit as soon as Bubba gets his hands around his neck. Come on, Bubba, have some fun with him.
Oh, no, he's taking his time.
Crack that paint.
He wants to see what the Stinger's got. One of the things the Stinger's got is a tremendous amount of energy.
Always in great shape.
And a determination to win.
Well, Bubba didn't come here for a suntan. He came here to beat Sting. And he knows it's lights out. You better take advantage of it.
Collar elbow hook up in the center of the ring. Big Bubba now going after the arm. And we are underway. Sting and Big Bubba. Sting so fast, incredible athlete. Oh, what an elbow. And followed it up with a tremendous drop kick.
Boy, did he nail him.
And you know, one of the things that amazes me is how a guy like Sting, and you talk about athletic ability and vertical leap, did you see that close quarters drop kick? I mean, they were no more than probably 18, 20 inches away. And Stinger just sprung straight up in the air and landed a perfect drop kick on Big Bubba.
You know, most people have to run, jump, set their feet in the air, time their leap. He just left the mat within a couple of seconds and did it.
Explosive.
Moments.
Big Bubba not too anxious to get back into the ring here with the Stinger, and I guess I can't blame him. After everything that's happened between these two athletes over the past couple of months. Rake of the eyes. Ooh. Big shot to the side of the head, and now a right hand to the midsection. Follows it up, Irish whip. Stinger goes into the corner and takes a running clothesline from Big Bubba. That's starting off a little bit slow. I thought with all the bad blood between these two guys that it would start out a little bit quicker.
Wait a minute. Time to dress up a little bit.
No.
We have a dress code here at WCW. You must wear a tie
Not
when
like
being
that.
choked by Big Bubba.
Not like that. And another drop kick right to the top of the chest, takes Big Bubba off his feet.
Well, he tried the tie. That didn't work.
This man, Sting, will not be intimidated. Try as hard as you can, and a lot of the athletes have over the years, to mess with his head, and it isn't happening. This guy will not be intimidated by anybody.
Well, intimidation works. It's very good to be able to intimidate people. And if you are intimidated a little bit, it shows you've got some moxie. You can't intimidate this guy. It shows he's not all there.
He's got a tremendous amount of self-confidence, as he should. He's in great shape. He's a great wrestler. And one of the brightest stars in WCW. Big uppercut, though. Right hand right to the chin. And now a forearm to the kidney area. This Bubba is powerful.
Yeah, he just got tired of helping people out for nothing when people stepped on him.
Irish whip now. Stinger coming across. Lays a clothesline right across the top of the chest and moves in for the kill. 1, 2, referee position, 2 count. Just about had him. And a thumb to the eyes. And now Sting goes through the ropes and not quite out on the floor. Caught himself on the steps. Big Bubba now going outside of the ring. And this is where Bubba can do some damage. Oh, man, right on those metal stairs.
Let your head do the walking. Where'd he go? He went underneath the ring.
Oh, he's looking for the table.
Well, Sting brought it out. You know, you live by the table, you'll eat the table.
Puts on the brakes. Right hand to the midsection. And reverses it. And it's Bubba that gets his bell rung.
Well, he's out flat on that table. Come on, Bubba, get up.
This is atypical of Sting. I've watched him wrestle thousands of times. I don't recall anything like this in the
well, he brought that table with him to ringside.
Recent past. He brought it. He knew exactly what he was doing. Technically, this match is called the Lights Out match. What it really means, just about anything goes.
I guess if you can use a table, you can use a chair. What is he doing now?
This could get. Oh, what was that? What was that? He threw something into the eyes of Sting. What was it? Heenan, what was it?
I think he hit him so hard, dust came out of his ears.
Ah, baloney, what was it? You gotta know.
I don't know what it was. I'm
tell me you don't know.
Okay, I don't know what it is. I'm telling you, I don't know.
I don't want to hear about it. I want to know. And now it's Bubba with a table in the ring. Sting's in a lot of trouble outside of the ring. Whatever it was ended up in the eyes. Some kind of powder.
Well, you know, he used to be a cop. Maybe those powdered donuts he made off with. Who knows? But Sting's not seeing
well. No, this
well.
is going to get dangerous.
Lights out. Anything
goes.
This is
going to get dangerous. Right into the table, and you could hear it head first. And now Big Bubba telling Sting he better quit. Not likely.
He's gonna pile drive him now. He's gonna power bomb him.
Reversal by the Stinger.
Come on, Bubba, get him back to that table. Use the table. Use the table legs. Start breaking that wood up and using it.
Both men in a little bit of trouble here. Sting with whatever it is in his eyes, and Bubba on the receiving end of a backdrop. And now Stinger has this man in the corner. Irish whip right into the table, right across the kidney area. Stinger splashes the table. The Stinger splash, which would take most athletes out. Bubba moved out of the way. Stinger splashed the table, and he is hurt. He is hurt.
This is what Sting's dad should have done them years ago. He'd be a better human being. You've been a bad Stinger. You must be punished. Stay on him.
Irish whip now coming across the ring. Stinger sets up. Slammed right in the center of the ring, and unfortunately, it looks like Bubba's going to put an end to this one.
Wow. Referee, come on.
Crowd now started getting into the contest. Sting's in a lot of trouble. He's beat. He's fatigued.
This is 350 pounds.
And he's going after Bubba. Bubba! High risk maneuver, backfires. We've seen it before. You go to that top turnbuckle, you go to that top rope, you better know for sure that your opponent is down, because if not, it will backfire, and it definitely did on Big Bubba. And now Stinger, he goes to the top turnbuckle.
He's perched. Look at him.
Pulls the trigger. Oh! did you see the elevation all the way across the top of the chest?
But he didn't get him. He didn't get him yet.
Bubba's so strong, so powerful. Stinger had to be 15 feet in the air.
At least.
Right hand now. Stinger trying to soften up Bubba. Bubba with a thumb to the eyes.
Well, Stinger's still squinting in that one eye. Well, that powder caught him, or that dust. Or
he's having a hard time seeing. Irish whip into the corner. Running clothesline. Bubba goes down. No, not quite. He's still on his feet. He's staggered. How he stays on his feet, I don't know. Doesn't any longer. He is down. And now Stinger going after the table. Bubba is about to get sandwiched. Oh, man. That'll take the wind out of you.
Talk about the Heimlich maneuver.
And now he's going for it. He's going for it.
He's trying to turn him, though. Don't let him turn you. Hook the table. Grab the table.
He's got it. He's got it.
He's shaking his head no, though.
Will Bubba quit?
No, he
Will he submit? He did it. He did it. Stinger got it.
I'm surprised.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match as a result of a submission is Sting!
This one goes down in the books. Finally, this feud apparently over as Stinger right in the middle of the ring got Bubba to submit in front of the fans here in the arena and from coast to coast and nation to nation watching on pay-per-view.
But Bischoff, if you look real close, it took furniture to do it.